Oh,
hi.
Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we have made a discovery that's going to put a real big change in our travel plans.
So we had planned to meet our friends here in the month of May, to spend 3 weeks in France and in Italy. And just like a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a little bit of planning and looking around at some of the different options for places to go and, all the details. And it occurred to me that I know that in the European Union that your travel visa here is good for about 90 days. It's not actually a travel visa being from Canada, but anyways, you can stay for about 90 days. So then I was like, well, do we need to leave Italy and go to France for a night and then we can come back in?
Because in Kuala Lumpur, to leave Malaysia, if you need to renew your visa in Malaysia, you just have to leave for 24 hours and then come back and it resets it. So that's what he was thinking. Do we just got to leave and then come back and we'll reset it to 0?
Correct. That's what I was thinking. I was wrong.
He was wrong.
So then it occurred to me, boy, I should, France is a part of the European Union, and I know that they kind of work collectively as it relates to immigration and traveling and all those kinds of things. And so I thought to myself, I should check to make sure that that I understand, that we're going to be able to, we're not going to get kicked out of the country or off of the continent after we've been here for 90 days. And so a quick bit of Googling revealed to me that we are allowed to be in the country for 90 days during the course of a 180-day period, meaning that if we stayed until our friends arrive in May, we will have gone over the allowable 90 days. And when we left Italy and landed in France to meet our friends, we would have been met by immigration people who would have said, your time is up, you're out of here.
Oh my gosh. That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I can't, that would have, all the planning, we've been planning this trip for years. All the planning and everything, it would have just been so heartbreaking. So that means we got to leave Italy with enough time, with as many days remaining as our upcoming trip is going to be in May and June.
Not just Italy, we have to leave Europe.
That's right.
With leaving at least the amount of days remaining in 90 days, right, for us to be able to come back and have them accept us into Europe and not send us home packing.
Yeah. What you doing, Olivia?
I'm working on a coloring page that I'm gonna put on my Etsy.
Olivia's making an Etsy shop and she's been designing a whole bunch of things to sell on it. Girls, we can't stay in the European Union. We're leaving Italy.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about that?
So sad.
I'm excited because I know where we're going.
I'm not excited because I know where we're going.
Oh my goodness. What are you going to miss the most about being in Italy?
Probably the weather. The thing they do really well here is pasta, but that's also the thing you do really well.
Aww,
So I feel like
thanks.
food's gonna be fine. Italy, desserts and sweets are not their strong suit.
Yeah, they're not
So
it.
I'm really excited to get desserts and stuff like that where we're going that I know I'm gonna love.
Okay, Liv, what are you
How
going
do
to
I
miss
know
about?
I'm gonna love them, you ask?
Because she loves the desserts in
What are you going to miss about Italy?
I think I'm gonna miss the weather for sure, especially knowing where we're going. But honestly, I think just outside, the view.
To the views Olivia's talking about, we are going to miss this so much. There's a wind advisory today. Ah! Hey, Marley. The wind knocked over laundry. Come on, let's go inside.
And I think I'm gonna miss food, but not in the pasta sense, because Bella's right. You can make great pasta. I think I can make great pasta. I'll be fine. But little bakeries, the little bakery that makes the lovely cappuccino, the fresh loaves of bread that we get,
Yeah.
and that pizza place.
Yeah, it's true. We're going to miss that for
Yeah.
sure. So we have known that this is the plan now for about just over 2 weeks. And there's already been a number of times where we have almost let it slip. I think.
I wish it is
The point is that in our family, Isabella is our Tom Holland. She ruins the surprises.
No surprises have been ruined. She has not ruined anything.
that's true.
I possibly have.
I don't think you have.
There's a chance.
I know, and I almost did too. So we've been trying to keep it a secret. We've been keeping it on the down low. There is only one other couple who knows what our plan is right now.
Who's the other couple?
My parents.
Oh,
Grandma and Grandma know because it affects them, because they were coming to Italy. Like in a few days, they're coming to Italy, and then they were going to go to southern Italy. We're not in southern Italy. And then after a few weeks, some of their friends are flying in from the States, and they're going to have a vacation together. And then the vacation that Jeff talked about earlier with our friends, part of that was going to intercept with my parents being in Italy. We were going to spend about 5 days with them in Italy. Anyway, so it affects my parents. All that to say, it affects my parents. So as soon as we found out what was going on, I texted my mom and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, we can't stay in Italy. We have to leave. And they arrive in Italy the day before we leave Italy. So we will cross over by one day. However, they don't know that yet. Somehow in our communication, my mom ended up thinking that we were boarding our flight to leave the same morning that they're landing in Italy. And when I realized that she had misunderstood, I just went with it. So we're hoping to surprise my parents at the airport. So they're expecting to be landing while we're sitting at our gate ready to depart. But really, we have another 24 hours in Rome. So we are going to surprise them, hopefully at the airport, and then hopefully take the train with them over to the Termini, be with them for a couple hours before they catch the train down to southern Italy. That means all of this is taking place in a few days. So we have 3 more days here. Then we have to pack up. Then we're going to head to Rome, and we're going to spend 2 nights in Rome. 1, so that we can be there to surprise my parents, and then 2, to catch our flight to get out of here so that we still have days left to come back for our trip later this year. Bella, should we tell them where we're going?
Yes.
Liv?
nah.
Do you want to do the honors as you're putting on your makeup?
Sure. So, we have a master plan. We are going to go back to Hamilton without anybody knowing and surprise all of our friends and family. Only one person knows because we need someone to pick us up from the airport and stuff like that. So, one of our closest friends knows, who with a big car, so that we can get some help. But other than that, no one knows.
We're heading back home. We're heading back to Hamilton. And we're going to bring you guys along with us as we surprise my parents at the airport in Rome, and as we surprise our closest friends and family when we get back to Hamilton. All of this is going down within the next handful of days. Babe, how are you feeling about heading back to Hamilton?
Well, I've been looking at the weather forecasts, and so that's not making me feel very good at all because it's snowy and cold, and I was hoping to completely avoid seeing snow this entire year. And so
this is a video Jeff's mom just sent us out their back window. So that's what we're not looking forward to, right?
not cool, Hamilton. Not cool.
Not cool at all. Okay, Bella, how are you feeling about heading back?
So, my best friend's birthday is this month. I am going to miss her birthday, which is kind of sad, but I'm going to get there 2 days afterwards, and I'm going to be there in time for the little getaway that she's planning with our friends, and her dad is the one that knows that we're coming back, so he's been able to plan it all so that I'm going to the birthday getaway, and she doesn't know that.
That's right.
And so...
And I'm going to the birthday getaway because your best friend's mom is one of my best friends, and she doesn't know either.
Yep.
So when we get back 2 days later, we will be spending the night with our friends for your friend's birthday.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. I was really bummed about having to miss that whole thing.
Sure.
So we're both, I mean, she's going to be really excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So that'll be really nice.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thanks.
Liv, how are you feeling about That's Pretty?
Oh, thanks. I had to redo the whole section, so not good.
How are you feeling about going back?
Mid.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see friends and family for sure. And it will be really, really fun. My friends and I are planning a trip to New York City in June. And it'll be nice to do some planning in person.
For sure.
Like, this is our first girls trip so far that we haven't gotten to do like a fun little meetup at like the dessert place we like and like chat about all that kind of stuff. So it'll be nice to have some planning in person.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not vibing with the weather. The weather is a really, really big piece for me.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the time that we're going back to Hamilton is like right at the end of winter.
Here's hoping.
So I'm really, really, really hoping and praying that if it is lousy weather, it will be incredibly short-lived.
Yes.
And it will just be stick it out for a couple weeks and then sunshine.
We can
and-
hibernate.
Yes, exactly. For like 2 weeks.
Yes, okay. That's not a bad plan.
Yeah, that's my hope.
I mean, Olivia and I were I think we were the least excited to head back.
Yeah, honestly, if it was up to me, we wouldn't even be heading back. Like, I'm excited, but like, I'd rather not.
Yeah. I mean, now that we've made the plans and stuff, I'm happy to be going home for sure. But I'm sad to be leaving here. I'm sad to be leaving this view that I get every morning. Open the window and look at this. I'm gonna miss that. So one of the reasons why we ended up choosing Hamilton to go back to is because, like I said, my parents are going to be in Italy, which means their condo is going to be empty. So we're going to go back and stay in their place for a couple months and kind of take it from there. We don't know where we're going to go after that, but we're going to continue this whole sabbatical season with making a little part of it be back in Hamilton. So we'll bring you guys along with us as we get ready to leave and surprise the people and do all the things. But yeah, that's our news. We're heading back to Hamilton this week. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you next time when we're surprising my parents. Talk to you soon. Bye.